Tonight, we are live from one of the first cities in history to broadcast professional wrestling way back in 1947. The city of Los Angeles has carved out its own chapter in the history of professional wrestling. From the Olympic Auditorium, to the Forum, to the iconic Globe Theater where we are tonight, we are live on the Unbeaten Sports Channel as we proudly welcome you to Only Wrestlers Live. I'm Johnny LaQuasto, back alongside my incredible broadcast partner. Not only is he the current Reality of Wrestling heavyweight champion, he was just named the Raw Superstar of the Year, and he's also the longest reigning United World Champion in history. A radioactive poppy, Danny Limelight. And Danny, safe to say, top to bottom, this card offers something for every wrestling fan.
Top to bottom, this card is incredible. It's going to be an insane night, huge matches, but you forgot something in my introduction, Johnny. I'm also the current United Wrestling Network World Tag Team Champion. Put that camera back on Poppy's face. We had the Globe Theater. I cannot wait. The main event is set. Jada Stone, Tessa Blanchard, two of the best in the world at what they do, go one-on-one for the championship. And also, Charlie Hawes and Vin Parker. Last time we saw them, they was ordering DoorDash and getting beat by Jesse Funaki.
Yeah, and when it comes down to it, Charlie Haas viciously attacked Vin Parker after the match. Vin Parker demanded this match tonight. And when it comes to Tessa Blanchard, she's the inaugural OWA Women's Champion. But Jada Stone, one of the newest TNA knockouts, she is incredibly inspiring, an amazing life story, the biggest opportunity in her career. But before we go to commercial break, I do have a question.
Yeah.
In Texas, Legacy and the Lone Star, you got involved and actually wrestled a match while you were supposed to be on commentary. Can I count on you staying with me at the desk for the entire night?
Nope.
Well, with that said, we will be right back with Only Wrestlers Live in Los Angeles. Don't go anywhere. Welcome back to Only Wrestlers Live in Los Angeles, and we are going to kickstart the night with two teams who have already developed a very bitter rivalry. With that said, let's go to our incredible ring announcer, Jordan Castle.
Welcome to the Globe Theater in Los Angeles, California. This is OWA. Your opening contest is a no disqualification tag team match set for one fall.
Since OWA is always live, why not open with two of the most hyped up, high-level athletes? Danger Ross and Live Wire Charlie.
Introducing first, making their way to the ring from the gridiron, weighing in at a combined weight of 502 pounds, the team of Livewire Charlie and Danger Ross. They are Live Danger!
LaQuasto here with the Reality of Wrestling heavyweight champion Danny Limelight. And Danny, to match the energy of Live Danger, you would need to fill a large mug with Death Wish coffee and mix in a little Jolt Cola from the 80s.
Man, I tell you what, these guys came out, the crowd is electric, they're fired up. We're about to see what they do right now, and anything goes. These guys wearing varsity jackets.
Well, with good reason, they are former Division I athletes. But things have just took a turn for the Delirium.
Their opponents making their way to the ring from 76 Asylum Drive, Slade and McCallion Delirium.
If there is a polar opposite of Live Danger, it would be the toxic presence of Slade and McCallion Delirium. And there is a distinct history between these two teams. Delirium most recently got the best. Oh, we're off to a fast start here.
That's what I'm talking about. Get straight to it.
This is a weapons match. Danny, tell us the rules of a weapons match.
Johnny, there's no rules in a weapons match.
Didn't think so. Simultaneous back body drops by Livewire Charlie and Danger Ross.
Whoa.
These two former Division I athletes
Fired up.
have found a chemistry that many teams would wish to have, and Delirium is in a rough way just moments into this matchup.
Uh-oh.
Oh, McCallion
Dumps
sending
one.
Danger Ross to the outside. Getting slayed out of Danger and face first.
Smart move by Delirium.
Yes, it was. Face first into the
I
turnbuckle.
was interested to see if the Jocks could count to 10.
Well, you can find out afterwards, but nonetheless, this is a match that Delirium demanded. They wanted to have a weapons match. Essentially, this is the kind of match that Delirium demands no matter where they compete. They want it to be violent. They want no rules. And quite frankly, Live Danger, they're ready to abide by no rules. That's how badly they want to get their hands on Delirium.
Well, you know what? It's smart of Delirium to request the Anything Goes match. They obviously don't think they can out-wrestle. Out-wrestle these two guys, Live Danger, but the weapons now makes it an even battlefield, or if anything, favoring Delirium.
Vicious underhook there by Live Wire Charlie.
He had the pan.
And in a weapons match, either team can use any weapon they want to.
24 grandma's chocolate chip cookies on that pan.
And now Danger Ross sending McCallion back inside the ring. And, you know, needless to say, Live Danger came ready for a match so chaotic.
Well, it looks like we're about to have a little bit of a traffic jam going on, and is that a plunger?
Oh, well, considering we're right off the 405, a traffic jam's very apropos. And yeah, plungers in there, a garbage can. Oh my goodness.
We're starting things off crazy. Fans getting their money's worth already.
That's right, the Globe Theater, there's no safe spot.
That's why you got to get tickets to OnlyWrestlers. You never know what's going to happen, including the traffic. This doesn't look good, Johnny.
What a chaotic way to kick off the show on the Unbeaten Sports Channel. And that is a very inventive way. I didn't know you knew those lyrics.
Los huevitos.
Very inventive way to use a traffic code. And once again, there's no countouts. There's no disqualification.
You know, I don't think Delirium expected Live Danger to turn the tables on him.
Well, recently Delirium got the best of Live Danger. So Charlie and Ross were ready to accept any challenge from Delirium that came their way, and well, it was a weapons match. It's been completely dominant.
Yeah, they've been whooping their ass all over this one.
And now Slade is about to go up high.
They're gonna bench him. Nope, is that a shoulder press? What kind of, whoa.
This is what they call, well, right now it's a gorilla press, but I believe it's about to be the boom boom firepower. And it is. Live Danger.
They did that in sync. I wish they both did push-ups.
They are absolutely on fire.
You know what? I got to see these guys in a couple days.
Now, I'm not quite sure what that weapon is.
Is that tongs? We about to go Friday after next.
We could have a barbecue on our hands. Oh, no.
Yup. Friday after next, straight out of
let's turn the camera away on that. Oh, my goodness.
He's a boy, Damon. He's a boy.
McCallion might be regretting this weapons match demand.
Those cojones went to Delirium.
You had the question, could Charlie and Ross count to 10? Well, they could definitely use a set of tongs.
Yes.
These former two Division I studs. Charlie, a former two-sport athlete, football, amateur wrestling.
He's waiting for a tag now?
Danger Ross.
Up top he goes.
Former Division I wrestler at Sacred Heart.
Fans in the balcony standing.
Oh, no! McCallion launching the garbage can.
That's actually how they get rid of the trash here in Los Angeles.
It's about the only effective way they do it in LA. Now a double team here by Delirium, and just like that, the tide has turned. Slade into a cover, and Charlie able to kick out.
Oh, yeah.
My
Wet
goodness.
floor, caution. Oh! That's how my grandma used to beat me, Johnny. Whenever I put my hand in the kick. Oh! Kitchen too soon. She smacked me with a pan.
What a sweet woman she was.
She is.
Sorry, Abuelita. Meanwhile, Delirium continues.
Teamwork right here.
The double team assault.
Yep. Caution. Piso mejado.
And this is Delirium's specialty, a cannonball right into the corner. And now Live Danger's in serious trouble. Slade
his own body in danger.
hooks the leg. Charlie able to kick out at 2.
McCallion put his whole body in danger to try to get the win there. Sacrificing himself. He does not care. He's a madman, Johnny.
And that's really what has happened to Delirium. They live by the phrase, stand with Delirium or be wrecked by resistance. At one point, you know them. They were known as Beef Candy, one of the more popular tag teams on the West Coast.
Right.
Something happened to them, some kind of symbiote presence infected McCallion and then infected Slade. And now they are hostile versions of who they used to be. There's something very disturbing
they came
about
straight
them.
out of the shadow realm.
That's a good way of putting it. It's very difficult to explain, especially if you ever saw Beef Candy. They were an energetic tag team. They were incredibly charismatic.
Kids loved them. Abuelitas loved them. Everybody. Look at this beatdown. You know, I have a question for you. You know, I was going to ask who you think's the brains of the operation in Delirium. But that question can also be asked who you think the brains are in Live Danger.
Well, when it comes to Delirium, it's like they're working from the same exact system. Now, what that presence is, I don't know.
Oh!
Meanwhile, Live Danger.
Clean it up. You're talking about like a host.
Exactly.
Wow.
There's a symbiote presence, which, as the radioactive Poppy, maybe you know a little bit about
this is like the whole cinematic universe right here.
And now
Danger
Ross.
Oh, McCallion saving Slade. Ducks one.
And look at the explosion, the clothesline to both Slade and McCallion.
Body slam.
There's no doubt. When it comes to brute force, Live Danger certainly has the advantage. But when it comes to no rules, you'd have to see. The advantage would be for Delirium, but look.
Through the ring, Johnny.
A vicious power slam by Danger Ross, who appears to be heading up to the mezzanine here in the Globe Theater. What a way.
Staying alive.
What a way to kick off. Only Wrestlers Live in LA, and off the top.
Firepower.
Elbow drop into the cover, and Slade able to kick out at 2. My goodness, completely chaotic.
Going on, chaos everywhere, weapons everywhere.
The more out of control a match gets, the more you would think it would favor Delirium, but Live Danger is really hanging in there. Oh! Tremendous chemistry there by Charlie.
Exciting. What a way to start the show, Johnny.
And Ross, and now Slade all by himself! Into the high voltage, into the cover, and Live Danger victorious in this weapons match.
Here are your winners, Live Danger!
Well, Live Danger able to even the score tonight with Delirium. That was completely insane.
Bananas, son. You know, I didn't know what to expect from Live Danger. This is my first time seeing a little bit of a scouting here for me. What an impressive victory.
No doubt, Live Danger has already proven to be one of the best tag teams across the country, but I think they just proved something to themselves tonight to accept the challenge of a weapons match, a specialty for Delirium, and they find a way to hit the high voltage and walk out victorious tonight for Only Wrestlers Live. Do not go anywhere. So much more action after the break.
Royce.
Hi, Jay.
Hey, before you say it, pleasure's all mine. You're the man around here, no?
I am kind of the man around here. This is Los Angeles, the home of the Mile High Samurai. And you're coming in here with piss and vinegar. I respect it, okay? But this is my house. So when you get in, clean off your feet at the door and show some respect.
Where I'm from, I'm the Texas Terminator. Whatever house I step into becomes mine. So I appreciate you keeping it warm for me.
Sounds like we got a little bit of a property dispute.
Oh, that we do.
Let's settle it.
That we do.
Tonight in the ring.
Sounds like a plan to me.
See you out there.
Welcome back to Only Wrestlers Live, and we're going to go right back to Jordan Castle.
The following contest is a singles match set for one fall.
It's now time for singles competition. Pound for pound, 2 of the strongest competitors in our sport are about to lock horns. The Texas Terminator has arrived.
Jay Alexander. Very familiar with him.
Introducing first, making his way to the ring from Houston, Texas, weighing in at 240 pounds, he is the Texas Terminator, Jay Alexander.
240 rock-solid pounds of raw, unfiltered, cerebral ruthlessness. He's developed the reputation of being the purveyor of punishment. Jay Alexander's entire life has been centered around physicality, and physicality he's about to get from this man.
Royce Isaacs.
His opponent, making his way to the ring from Los Angeles, California, by way of Denver, Colorado, weighing in at 249 pounds, he is the Mile High Samurai, Royce Isaacs.
He's a former New Japan Strong Tag Team Champion, former NWA Tag Champion. And Danny Limelight, as far as Los Angeles goes, Royce Isaacs truly feels like this is his turf.
Royce Isaacs is one of the best there is. I'm very familiar with his game. He was part of Team Filthy together in New Japan. He's a savage, he's a beast. You know, he's also a former United Wrestling Network Heritage Champion,
Right.
TV champion. The guy collects championships everywhere he goes.
And aside from having destructive power, highly skilled in grappling, he's got a brown belt in jiu-jitsu, and that has really led him to many victories in Josh Barnett's Bloodsport. He actually owns 3 victories over WWE superstars in Bloodsport, those being Charlie Dempsey, Miles Bourne, and Ivar from the War Raiders. Royce Isaacs, in my opinion, really has flown under the radar throughout the country and his career, but he is so impressive. When you look at Jay Alexander, this is truly a battle of wills.
This is going to be a big one.
Both Isaacs and Alexander lock horns, and you know, Jay Alexander, what you see is what you get. Absolute power, absolute brutality. Royce Isaacs has become so well-rounded over the course of his career. Alexander, former Reality of Wrestling Texas champion.
Yep.
He has really shown feats of strength in the ring that are essentially unmatched.
Both of these men are jacked. They're strong. They bring that ruthlessness into the ring. They're not afraid to hit each other. They're not afraid to lock horns. It's going to be a test of who gets who first. Jay Alexander bringing the wrestler to the ground here.
Both men former football standouts in their early days, and this is exactly what Royce Isaacs likes to do. He likes to work his ground game, but credit to Alexander for having an answer early on.
And many people could go wrestle for wrestle with Royce Isaacs.
Yeah. Jay Alexander, former professional football player. But now he's an NPC bodybuilding competitor, along with his success in the ring.
I seen him backstage earlier. He was eating like 2 pounds of chicken and rice, just smashing it before he goes, uh-oh.
Well, some tells me Jay Alexander might be one of those 500 grams of protein a day guys.
Yeah. That's me after 3 cheeseburgers.
Oh!
There we go. It's a little bit of an even matchup here.
A
Johnny.
violent feeling out process early on.
There they go. Royce outsmarts Jay, takes him down. Big shoulder tackle from Royce Isaacs. The mile high step. Uh-oh. Jay back on his feet. Exchanging chops.
Now Royce Isaacs with the early advantage. Former 2-sport college athlete in wrestling and football.
You know, Royce has traveled the world. You said it before, former New Japan Strong Tag Team Champion. Bloodsport victories over top competitors around. This guy's a problem.
I mean, Royce Isaacs has competed as many times as anyone in Josh Barnett's Bloodsport, and that's really saying something. Not to mention all the impressive victories he's had. in Bloodsport and over the course of his career. Look at this, stalling suplex. That's 240 pounds of Texas Terminator being suspended in the air vertically, upside down, center of the rings. Royce Isaacs, and down Alexander goes. My goodness.
What's that, 25 seconds?
Into a cover, and Alexander able to kick out.
That's a fast kick out.
Alexander has an incredibly strong core. Between the bench press, the squat, and the deadlift, Alexander clocks in at over 1,600 pounds between the three, but did not have an answer for a Russian leg sweep there by Isaacs. And now Isaacs looking to
trying to get the leg.
Be very calculated, methodical. That's a very hefty leg to put some work in, but Isaacs, whoa, doesn't quite have all of it. Alexander very wise there.
Royce couldn't fully lock it in. Alexander crawled away. That's that muscle, that strength to be able to scratch and claw, pull yourself somewhere.
Alexander could sense what Isaacs was going for there, and very wisely getting to the bottom rope, and now utilizing the top rope to his advantage. The throat of Isaacs off the top rope.
Big side suplex.
Beautiful side suplex by Jay Alexander right into the cover. Isaacs able to kick out at 2.
Big kick out by Royce. Smart by Jay, realizing he wasn't going to be able to out-wrestle Royce to a little filthy tactic. I love it. Royce should have been prepared for that.
Jay Alexander has had a quick rise to stardom. He actually first entered a ring in Reality of Wrestling.
This is true. Did you also know that Jay Alexander competed at American Gladiator?
I did not know that.
Yes, he is. He is an American Gladiator.
Well, there's no shock there, considering what he's able to do as a bodybuilding competitor, as a professional wrestler. His whole life has been about physicality, and right now, using the full 5 count there on the second rope, the throat of Isaacs.
And I've gotten a chance to watch Jay Alexander grow over the last 2 years down in Reality of Wrestling. He's somebody who strong, brutal, everything that we've been talking about, but also someone very smart, willing to do whatever it takes to win the match. And that's going to be the difference maker here as he hits Royce with the kitchen sink and now takes some time. Now covering, man.
That massive knee and thigh to the abdomen of Royce Isaacs into a cover. A little lackadaisical there, perhaps disrespectful cover there by Alexander, and Isaacs able to stay alive at 2. Alexander's entire life has centered around competition. Former Texas champion in Reality Wrestling, current 360 Pro Central Texas champion. Oh my goodness, launching Isaacs.
Like a bag of potatoes.
That is incredibly difficult to do as Isaacs clocks in at 230 into a cover again.
Say that. I need the fans to understand that Royce Isaacs is not a small competitor at all. That's a testament to them 1,600 pounds you was talking about with Jay Alexander.
And Isaacs has competed across the globe. He has had success everywhere he goes, and it's very rare when any opponent matches the power of Royce Isaacs.
Jay Alexander's matching him power for power, that's for sure. See how Royce responds to this. Here's a strong whip from the corner.
And now Isaacs, able to reverse. Oh my goodness, completely trucks Royce Isaacs full speed.
Like a freight train, Johnny.
And this time he hooks the leg, tries to stack Isaacs, who's able to kick out at 2, and Isaacs still feeling the effects of that second rope on the throat moments ago.
You know, if I was Jay Alexander, I'd take advantage of that. I'd aim for the throat, put him in a chokehold, maybe a rear naked. Uh-oh, going for a power driver, looks like here. No,
Isaacs had it scouted. Oh, quick roll up here. Isaacs,
this could do it.
Leg hook, shoulders down and quick reversal here by Jay Alexander. And Isaacs able to kick out. Jay Alexander showing some impressive mat techniques here against the brown belt in jiu-jitsu, and this time he's able to hoist up Isaacs.
Royce again countering.
Oh my goodness, kick to the midsection.
Jay Alexander staying on top of this.
Jay Alexander could be looking to set up the Dominator, but Isaacs.
With a counter. I think he smacked his eardrums, Johnny.
Great counter by Isaacs. Dazing Alexander, at least momentarily, who's coming in with a massive meat hook. Isaacs able to block and return. Couple of right hands here. Royce Isaacs trying to fight his way back in this matchup.
Jay Alexander eating them like 500 grams of protein. Yum, yum, yum.
And now Isaacs.
Big kick to the chest. Royce fired up now.
For the first time in this matchup, we see Jay Alexander vulnerable, down on the mat.
Mile High Samurai get that momentum.
Isaacs,
here he goes.
Full speed ahead, clothesline in the corner, follows up with a multitude.
Crowd chanting behind him.
And this is what Isaacs needs to do. He needs to take the wind out of Jay Alexander. Needs to take the legs out from under him. Alexander able to evade. It leads momentarily a discus lariat.
Gladiator! Took his head clean off. Tom Cruise would be excited by that samurai swing.
He's feeling it now.
Looking for an exploder of some sort.
Certainly looks to be the case, and he lands it. Isaacs wasting no time, no wasted motion into the cover here. Jay Alexander
Staying alive.
able to stay alive, but look at Isaacs going right into a submission.
Back to that submission maneuver he tried going for earlier. Nope. Trying to lock. Jay Alexander's still trying to crawl. He's still got strength.
He's going for the side sleeper.
Nope. Got the ropes, Johnny.
But Jay Alexander, so wise to the grappling game of Royce Isaacs.
Ring awareness.
Yeah.
Might have been out of desperation. Royce locks that in. It could have been over, Johnny.
This is also watching game tape. He knows the grappling prowess, the jiu-jitsu prowess of Royce Isaacs. And now Alexander catching his hand midair into a power slam.
Uh-oh.
Oh, Jay Alexander, when he starts stomping, he's looking for salvation.
He scouted it.
Yes, he did. Oh, he's shouting the salvation. Boot to the face. And now.
Hush money. Hush money.
Let it be.
Hush money.
Oh, wait.
Doesn't get all of it.
Alexander able to roll through, but Alexander's out here.
Going back for the submission. That
Royce
side sleeper.
Yes, going back to the side sleeper.
There it is.
Center of the ring. He's got it hooked in.
To the side sleeper.
Jay Alexander nowhere near the bottom rope in this situation. Now look, Isaacs is trying to use that momentum.
Yeah, rush him back.
He's trying.
He doesn't want to give him the leverage to crawl.
He's trying to roll Jay Alexander over. If he does, it's going to be over. Jay Alexander is going to go out if he can't find a way. And he did. He turned him over.
He taps.
And that'll do it. That'll do it.
Did he tap? No.
I believe he did.
I thought I saw a tap.
It looked like he tapped. Referee Chris Massey did not see it. Oh, he's out.
Asleep.
Royce Isaacs.
I knew he was trying to tap him.
Has put Jay Alexander to sleep.
What a match, Jay.
This was truly a violent war of attrition. And as powerful and impressive as Jay Alexander is, Royce Isaacs and his jiu-jitsu skill set leads him to victory tonight.
We talked about it earlier on. You brought it up. I think you said purple belt, right, Johnny?
Brown belt.
Brown belt. You know, we knew Royce was a mat tactician, a mat master.
Yeah.
We talked about his blood sport background, and he just proved it again tonight by taking out a big competitor in Jay Alexander.
And a brilliant game plan. Usually Royce Isaacs likes to finish his opponents with the Gotch Tombstone pile driver he calls the sleepy eyes of death. But tonight he realized it's going to be difficult to do that to someone like Jay Alexander, so he went to the ground game, and that leads him to victory tonight.
Yeah, you can't drop Jay on his neck. You see the traps on that guy?
Absolutely correct. We have so much more action to come. Do not go anywhere. This is Only Wrestlers Live.
I know, I can't believe Victoria was talking about this. She's so crazy.
Oh, I wish
but tonight's going to be awesome. I can't believe we're in Los Angeles.
I know.
It's going to be great.
Time that an independent show sees what real stores look like.
That's so true. And you've got that girl, what's her name again?
Brittany Brooks.
Yeah, her. How are you feeling?
I mean, okay. Why wouldn't I do great? I think I've seen her do extra work or something before, so maybe if she does good tonight, I'll get her an opportunity or something.
That's right, you can get her another opportunity. And I've got a big one, Jada, the Spark. God, that girl, she's up and coming, right? She's. We'll put on a clinic with her for sure, for sure.
Yeah.
And you know tonight that if you need any help, I'm gonna be ringside. I got your back.
And I'm gonna be there for you.
God, we are so booked. It's like tomorrow we gotta fly to Atlanta. Tonight, Only Wrestlers.
Everyone wants us right now.
We're so popular.
It's like they're flirting with us, all of them.
It's insane, right? It's absolutely crazy. It's gonna be awesome.
Hi, good evening, ladies. I'm here to interview the two of you.
Ew! We already did one.
Stop flirting with us. Typical.
Always approachable, Mila Moore and Tessa Blanchard. But with that said, it's time for singles action in the OWA Women's Division, and back to Jordan Castle.
And the following contest is a singles match set for one fall. Introducing first, making her way to the ring from Phoenix, Arizona, she is the center of attention, Brittany Brooks.
One of the fastest rising stars in wrestling, Brittany Brooks, truly has a never-ending motor, an infectious personality, as you saw there, making that little girl's whole week by giving her the Brittany Brooks glasses. And she's really had nothing but success since beginning her training at the age of 15.
Brittany Brooks is my daughter's favorite wrestler, Johnny LaQuasto.
And she knows a lot of wrestlers.
And she knows a lot of wrestlers. That's all I'm going to say about that. Brittany Brooks, a rising star, top talent, out of Arizona now, residing in Vegas, but world travel.
Also, the FSW Women's Champion in Las Vegas. But tonight, she has a first-time matchup with the Vicious Vixen from the Diamond Collective.
Uh-oh.
Her opponent, accompanied to ringside by OWA Women's World Champion Tessa Blanchard, making her way to the ring from Long Island, New York. She is the bombshell, Mila Moore.
In such a short time since becoming a TNA knockout, Mila Moore has proven to be beyond brash and condescending. Let's be honest, she looks down on everyone, as we just saw moments ago.
She's a superstar in the making, Johnny. I'm excited to see what she got. She got some company with her. You got to watch out for Tessa Blanchard, as well as old boy there with them.
Well, Tessa's got a busy night ahead. She's in the main event looking to defend the OWA Women's Championship against the Spark Jada Stone. But Mila Moore, part of the Diamond Collective, along with Blanchard and, of course, Victoria Crawford. And that trio has caused havoc all over TNA over the past number of months. And I'm not sure what the issue is here.
Brittany Brooks came in outnumbered, Johnny. That's the issue.
Hold on. Tessa's trying to claim that I think Brittany might have something in her trunks. That's ridiculous. I mean, come on.
What is she going to hide?
Exactly.
She's Brittany. She's a good girl. You know, she loves these kids. She's going to set the example. She wins fair and square. That's how she does business. The other two on the other side of the ring, can't say the same for.
Well, you know Tessa's a fire starter through and through. She's a Blanchard.
And I told you that Brittany Brooks is my daughter's favorite wrestler. Tessa Blanchard might be my favorite women's wrestler.
I'm not exactly shocked by that. As now Blanchard finally on the outside. Bell has rung underway here. Mila Moore and Brittany Brooks. Brittany Brooks has become an immediate fan favorite everywhere she competes.
Crowd is really into this one.
Everyone loves her in LA.
Everybody loves Brittany everywhere.
That's true.
See how Mila responds to this.
Whereas Mila Moore really has the attitude of someone who would chastise you for even making direct eye contact. She's really beyond obsessed with herself, which is part of the reason Tessa has really taken her under her wing.
Yeah, no, Tessa definitely sees some of herself inside Mila. Maybe she's trying to mentor her, groom her into a superstar like Tessa is. And if I'm Mila, I'm listening.
She certainly has been listening. I mean, Tessa Blanchard has had so much success in her career, not just because she is one of the best wrestlers on the planet, but let's be honest, the bully mentality has been very successful for Tessa, and Mila Moore is following suit.
You know what? If it ain't broke, don't fix it. And look at Mila. Mila gets the advantage and then cowards out. Smart strategy, living rent-free in Brittany's head now.
That's psychological right there.
You know, something I would do, Johnny.
That's something I've seen you do many times, as a matter of fact.
Okay, don't be a snitch, Johnny.
Who am I going to tell? Besides
Everybody subscribe to OnlyWrestlers.
That's a fair point. Nonetheless, Mila Moore, an absolute opportunist. But Brittany Brooks has had so much success in a short amount of time over the course of her career, already being the FSW Women's
There's an arm drag, holds on.
And look, if we're going technique for technique, you have to give the advantage to Brittany Brooks.
Yes, that is correct, Johnny. And Brittany's showing that right now, showing some of her mat game. If I was her, I'd put that knee right inside. Yep, just like that. Put the knee right in the neck.
That puts a lot of stress on the rotator cuff, on the labrum, especially with someone who has a long reach advantage, like Mila Moore, but great counter there. But look at Brittany Brooks.
She said, no, 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 mommy.
Both of these women know that a win tonight could put them in position for a future OWA Women's title opportunity.
What do you do if you're Mila Moore? You're gonna go after your mentor? Come on, Johnny, don't put that madness out there.
That's a great question. That's a question the Diamond Collective would have to perhaps have a powwow about, as Mila Moore now has Brittany Brooks in the corner.
Listen, if Mila Moore
Oh,
smart,
come on.
If Mila Moore's smart, she's not gonna burn that bridge with Tessa. There's another arm drag by Brittany.
Well, first off, getting a victory over Brittany Brooks is certainly a tall order here. Now Brittany Brooks looking to pick up some speed here.
Hooking arm.
And a picture-perfect suplex by Brooks.
Brittany not feeling herself, gaining some momentum. Big forearm in the corner.
Now, if we're going off pure athleticism, you'd also probably give the edge to Brittany Brooks. She's very explosive, and the Bulldog lands. Brooks rolls her over into the corner, and Mila Moore able to kick out at 2.
Big kick out, Johnny. Big kick out. I like Brittany's boots. Look at these.
But Brittany Brooks has to deal with Tessa Blanchard on the outside.
Well, you can never sleep on Tessa Blanchard, especially when she's out there. Brittany seems to be loading up something.
Basement drop kick lands. Mila Moore.
She's gonna load up the knees.
In a difficult position here, trying to work her way back in the corner, and Brittany Brooks wasting no time, a strong right hand. Not sure what Brittany's looking at here in the corner, and oh, another right hand. Brittany Brooks now picking up momentum.
Firing up.
Full speed ahead into a forearm, and Mila Moore is in trouble here. And Brooks on the outside.
Getting her in position.
She's got Blanchard right behind her, but a Brittany lands.
Wait, look at Tessa. Look at Tessa.
Oh, what the hell? Come on, Tessa. Get away.
Oh, just enough of the distraction. Smart move of the Diamond Collective. That's what this is, right? The Diamond Collective?
That's the chemistry and the communication of the Diamond Collective. Tessa Blanchard, the blatant distraction. The official had his back turned, and Mila Moore was able to take full advantage. A vicious knee to the lumbar, and now using the ring as a weapon to Brittany Brooks. Mila Moore wisely sending Brooks back inside the ring here. And Moore, wasting no time, hooks the leg, and Brittany Brooks able to kick out quickly. But this is where Mila Moore is dangerous. She likes to be methodical. She likes to cause pain to her opponent. She likes to wear them down, a clubbing blow to the back.
She's in full control right now, Johnny, taking her time, being smart, not doing anything unnecessary, controlling the pace, and that's very important as somebody that's trying to take control of the match. There's the
now adding insult to injury, Tessa Blanchard taking advantage again. The second rope to the throat.
Mila learning straight from Tessa. The apple don't fall far from the tree. We all know where Tessa came from, and she's passing some of that knowledge on to Mila here.
Mila Moore wants the spotlight on her at all times. Loves to inflict pain. She's a product of the foundation in Orlando, coached by Ace Steele. So if you're training there, you're also very technically proficient. And that's exactly what we just saw there. Snap suplex by Mila Moore.
Controlling the pace again.
Into a cover, and Brooks able to kick out at 2. She had a difficult time kicking out there.
Yes. She had that leg deep hook. We all know Brittany has a history of knee injuries. Hooking that leg that deep, forcing Brittany to use a lot of strength to kick out. And now Mila slowing down, trying to lock in some sort of a submission. Brittany continues to fight. No. There it is.
And now Mila Moore
grinding the elbow.
The elbow into the rib cage. That'll not only cause pain to the intercostal muscles,
wrenching on the neck.
Cause some serious rib damage. Now switching over.
Brittany counters out. Big hip toss.
Perhaps out of desperation, Brittany Brooks able to bide herself just a few moments of time here. A boot to the face, and now heading up to the second turnbuckle is Brooks. Going for, cross body, didn't get all of it.
She might have slipped. She might have slipped. The knee, that knee.
Yeah, it looks like she did slip on that second rope. It could have been from pain to the knee. Nonetheless, both women back to their feet now.
Ducks one.
And Brooks with a right hand.
Forearm.
And another. Brittany Brooks now picking up some steam.
Brittany fired up. Great neck breaker variation there.
She's had to overcome multiple attacks by Tessa Blanchard already. And now into the corner, another right hand. She's gone to those right hands often, and they have been very effective. And now,
big knee.
Another Brittany, this time in the corner. Brittany Brooks dragging Mila Moore over to the center of the ring. Nowhere to go. Into the cover, and Moore able to stay alive in this fight.
Big kick out after 2 there, Johnny.
Brittany Brooks can't waste any time here. Looking to put the finishing touches on Mila Moore. Perhaps looking for the Brittany bomb. Oh no, Mila Moore able to reverse. Incredible. Mila Moore into the cover, and no. Brooks able to kick out at 2. What a reversal there by Moore.
Yes. She was prepared for it as Brittany's finisher. She had it scouted. Now Brittany fighting from underneath once again. Already had to deal with the 3-on-1 advantage.
Now Mila Moore.
Still staying alive. Big shot.
And Brooks keeping a grasp of that wrist. And now being sent into the corner. Great evasion there by Brittany
Head
Brooks.
smash.
Oh! Top turnbuckle. Brittany Brooks in a dangerous position though with Tessa Blanchard. Oh, she's able to evade Blanchard finally.
Tessa stopped her. Tessa saw the kick coming.
But Brooks needs to stay focused here. Mila Moore is down. Over the top rope, and Moore able to roll out of the way into the outside. It's exactly what happened. Tessa Blanchard bought her just enough time. And now Mila Moore into the backstabber to the rib cage, into the cover, and Moore withstands Brittany Brooks. Incredible effort by Brittany Brooks, but the Diamond Collective was too much to overcome as Tessa Blanchard got involved in a multitude of occasions, and Mila Moore was able to take full advantage. Chalk up another victory for the Diamond Collective. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back on Only Wrestlers Live. Welcome back to Only Wrestlers Live in Los Angeles. Danny Limelight, what a night it has been already.
It's been an incredible night. Great matches, hard hitting from top to bottom so far. And you know what? I think I'm about to go shake some noise.
Shake some noise?
Shake it up. I'm about to shake it up, Johnny.
Okay.
Tell them to hit my music.
All right. What? Wow. All right, Danny Limelight just tossed the headset down. He's walking to the ring. You know, I asked him the outset of this broadcast if I can count on him staying in commentary with me the entire night, and that doesn't appear to be the case. Danny Limelight making his way through the curtain here.
Please welcome one half of your broadcast team, ROW.
Is this on? Turn my music on, bozo. Turn my music on, bozo. Turn my music on, bozo.
Now Danny Limelight.
Yo, listen. I need you to understand something. Yeah, no crap, idiot. Listen. Dummies say what? Dummies. Jordan, how you doing? I like your suit. Go stand in the corner like a good boy. Ladies and gentlemen, I might go get lost at your girls' crib if you keep telling me to get lost. Now, I decided to get away from Johnny LaQuasto's annoying ass for 5 minutes and to come out here and grace all you stupid Dodger fans with my presence. No, seriously. I had to come out here and disgrace all you stupid Los Angeles Rams fans with my presence. I had to come out here and bless all you stupid Los Angeles Lakers fans with my presence. Knicks on Sunday, baby. Knicks on Sunday, but Tonight's about one thing. Tonight is about making history in the Globe Theater. Jordan, turn around. I don't want to smell your breath. Tonight's about making history in the Globe Theater. And aside from the biggest gathering of idiots I've ever seen in my life, I think it's time to defend the Reality of Wrestling Championship. And here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna lay out an open challenge. Which means if this ugly girl right there in the crowd with the glasses wants to get in the ring, I'll whoop on her. Which means if this sexy chick right here, you cutie, if you want to get in here, you can do that too. If these two idiots are done circle jerking and want to get in the ring, they can get it too. Or if Johnny LaQuasto want to bring his big goofy ass down here, he can get it too. You see, my name is Danny Limelight, and I am your baby mama's favorite wrestler, the Reality of Wrestling champion, and I'm laying out an open challenge, bozo.
I'm definitely not going out there. Danny Limelight, battle lines drawn. The Reality of Wrestling heavyweight champion and one half of the United World Tag Team Champions making an open challenge. And it just got answered by a heavy hitter.
His opponent, making his way to the ring from Austin, Texas, weighing in at 310 pounds, he is the heavy hitter, Hit.
It is rare to see a man who walks at 6'7", 300 pounds, who has the athleticism of the heavy hitter Hit. He's a super athlete, prides himself on being Texas-made and Texas-raised. Another rising star that we saw back at OWA Legacy at the Lone Star. He took Moose to his absolute limit and has been chomping at the bit to compete once again for OWA, and he made his way out to LA, and with Danny Limelight making an open challenge, Hit was ready to respond. Limelight wisely heads to the outside here. What an action-packed night it's already been. Live Danger finding a way past Delirium in the weapons match. Royce Isaacs able to get past Jay Alexander with an incredible submission.
This is officially a Reality of Wrestling World Championship match.
Whoa! This, you gotta be kidding me. I would assume Booker T would have to approve this, but Danny Limelight's the champion. I guess he has to say. He just put the Reality of Wrestling Heavyweight Championship on the line. The stakes have just been raised. Danny Limelight lives by the phrase, talk slick, get hit. That's exactly what just happened. You know, Limelight was praising Tessa Blanchard moments ago for her tactics, and we can see Limelight employing the very same strategy. Limelight, the longest reigning United World Champion in history. He's held the Reality of Wrestling heavyweight title for over 200 days. Oh my goodness, running straight in to a massive shoulder tackle by Hit. As I mentioned, Hit with an inspired performance against Moose this past fall in Texas. OWA Legacy in the Lone Star. Danny Limelight's gonna have to be very strategic against someone with the athleticism and the power of Moose. My God, crossbody right into a cover. Limelight able to maintain his title, but perhaps only momentarily. And now Hit going to work in the corner. Limelight might be regretting not only the open challenge, but especially putting the heavyweight title on the line here. Oh my God, Hit midair, Limelight able to evade. Oh, went for the cross body, came up empty. Oh, a vicious right hand by Hit. And now Hit methodical with the body slam, wasting no time into a senton. The heavy hitter doing just that. Into a cover, new champ, no. Limelight able to kick out at 2. Hit has that rare combination of quick twitch explosion and brute force that you rarely see from an athlete of his size. Meanwhile, Limelight knows how to get past violent and powerful opponents. He won the Row heavyweight title from Zilla Fatu back in August, and now taking out the left knee. Wise strategy there by the radioactive Poppy. Limelight cashed in his battle to the bell opportunity on Fatu back in August. He's now been champion for over 200 days by hook or by crook, mostly by crook. And now Limelight going to work here on Hit. When you're 6'7", 300 pounds, and a left leg gets taken away, that takes out a big part of your arsenal. Now Limelight, also an incredible technician, going to work. Thank you for joining us here on the Unbeaten Sports Channel all across the globe. Limelight so inventive with his attack right now. Hit lands a back elbow out of desperation. Trying to create a little bit of space here, but you can see the damage done. Went for the lariat, came up empty there, and Limelight, another kick to the knee, and now a double stomp to the back. Limelight into a cover to retain. Hit able to kick out at 2. He's really feeling the effects. The back of the knee, the hamstring, the damage is done. Limelight just named the Reality of Wrestling Superstar of the Year, also a former Row Texas champion. The current title held by Max Castellanos, who we also saw at Legacy and the Lone Star. And look at Danny Limelight. Absolutely vicious to the left knee. What he's doing right now can easily tear an MCL, an ACL, perhaps a meniscus as well. And there's a message to all the fans of Los Angeles. Hit fighting back, trying to get back to 2 feet, but that base might be gone because of the left leg, and once again, basement drop kick to the knee. Limelight into a cover to retain, and no hit. So resilient. Limelight held on to the United World Championship for 930 days for a reason. And you're seeing one of those reasons right now. He knows how to talk a big game, and he knows how to back it up in very violent fashion. Hit is face down on the canvas. Limelight piling it on now. Over the top rope, senton connects. Into a cover once again, and Hit able to use his core strength to get out of that one. Hit so defiant. He knows the richest prize in reality of wrestling is on the line here, but Limelight so wise, right back. A kick to the thigh. And now Limelight looking to pick up some momentum here. Hit, it took everything in his power to get a vertical base. And oh, Limelight just able to hang on to that title. Hit was ever so close to becoming the new Row heavyweight champion. And you can see the fans here believe it was a 3 count. Danny Limelight did not endear himself to the fans of Los Angeles, and now Hit struggling to hold his own body weight, but doing everything he can. Didn't quite get the elevation on that knee due to the damage on the left leg. But now Hit's looking to put away Limelight, looking to become the Reality of Wrestling heavyweight champion. He's got Limelight up, stalling suplex, and down goes Limelight. And Hit, oh, went for the Russian roulette, didn't quite get all of it, but into the cover. Limelight just gets the right shoulder up. Look at Hit wasting no time whatsoever. Going back to work. He can sense the title. He's fighting away. Down goes Limelight once again. Hit into the cover. Oh my God, that was so close. And Hit has to wonder, was that his best opportunity? Danny Limelight with an impromptu challenge, jumped off commentary, then put the heavyweight title up for grabs. Imagine if Hit goes back to Texas as the Raw heavyweight champion, roll through here, and Limelight into an ankle lock. Hit has nowhere to go. Center of the ring. Limelight has all the leverage here. He's got the hooks locked in. The ankle lock is in. Can Hit find a way to the bottom rope to stay in this matchup? He's got a long reach, and he gets to the bottom rope. Limelight has to relinquish the hold, but he sure utilized that whole 5 count. So now you think about the damage done to the knee, now the damage done to the ankle. What does Hit have left as far as a vertical base? You can see there, not a lot of explosion, and once again back to an ankle lock. And now, Limelight with the vertical base, completely twisting that ankle into overt plantar flexion. That will tear that, ooh, the talofibular ligaments for sure, but Hit able to evade to buy himself just a little bit of time. And now Limelight looking to put the finishing touches here. Oh my God. Oh! Vicious DDT by Limelight, rolling into the cover to retain, and oh my goodness, Hit able to roll over and get the right shoulder up. And now, are we seeing signs of doubt, signs of insecurity in the Reality of Wrestling heavyweight champion? You can hear the chants of "You can't beat him" throughout the Globe Theater. Could that be the case? And now Limelight, very difficult position there. Not sure what he was going for, but Hit able to reverse shoulder first. And now Limelight for a bit of respite on the outside. Oh, what the hell? Wait. Limelight just grabbed one of his titles. Come on, Danny, don't do this. That's one of the United Wrestling Network tag team titles. Chris Massey wisely trying, oh my God! Hit went to boot Limelight. Instead, the referee in the crossfire, the Russian roulette. Hit into the cover, and there's no one to make the count. We could have a new Raw heavyweight champion. Who the hell is that? Slice Boogie, Limelight's tag partner. Oh no! Using the United Wrestling Network tag team title, crashing upside the skull of Hit. And now Limelight hits the gimme to loot into the cover, and Limelight retains.
Here is your winner, and still Reality of Wrestling World Champion, Danny Limelight.
It was a risky proposition to make an impromptu challenge to anyone. It was an insane proposition to put the Reality of Wrestling heavyweight title on the line. But when you have Slice Boogie close by, The vicious strategy just paid off. And still, the reality of wrestling heavyweight champion, Danny Limelight. And they may both be from New York, but Slice Boogie and Danny Limelight, 5150, run the streets of LA. We'll be right back on Only Wrestlers Live. Welcome back to Only Wrestlers Live, and we're going to take a look at where the issues developed between Vin Parker and Charlie Haas.
What? Oh, God! Oh, God! Oh, what the hell? Are you flying burrito? Look at the big drop kick. Backbreaker. Oh, the Stargazer! The Stargazer knee by Jesse Funaki into the cover. Funaki wins! They did it. Oh, come on!
Well, I'd be lying if I said I didn't see it.
With a violent message. But earlier today, we got words from not just Charlie Haas, but also Vin Parker. Let's take a look.
Hello, everyone. Vince Caruso here, back at the beautiful Globe Theater in downtown Los Angeles. It has been a great night of wrestling so far. But tonight, I'm here with this man right here, Charlie Haas. Now, Charlie, last time that the wrestling world saw you, you and Vin Parker were like this. Not so. What's going on?
Vin Parker, just because you were trained by Dustin Rhodes, you think that gives you the right to step to me? I taught you your very first lesson in that match. Don't trust anybody. You lost, you got beat down. You're the one that got pinned, not me. So tonight, I'm gonna teach you your second most important lesson. And that is pain. Lots of pain. I'm gonna tear you apart. And I'm gonna break every bone in your body, and I'm gonna snap every ligament and tendon. Because I feel like it, and because I can. And there's nothing you can do about it.
You want to be intimidating, Charlie? We were good, Charlie. It was all good, Charlie. It wasn't until you hit me in my perfect jaw when everything seemed to have changed. So you bet your ass I asked for this match, Charlie. You say you want to teach me a thing or two? You want to teach me some lessons? Well, Charlie, you might think you're going to snap my bones, you're going to break my ligaments, but to be honest, I think you're so old, yours might snap first. I'm not going to teach you anything, Charlie, no, because you can't teach an old dog new tricks. But instead, I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you exactly what flawless looks like.
It's gotten very personal between these next two competitors as we go back to Jordan Castle.
The following contest is a grudge match set for one fall.
This is a man who has taken bitter and acidic to an insane degree.
Introducing first, making his way to the ring from Fort Myers Beach, Florida, weighing 230 pounds. He is a former three-time WWE Tag Team Champion, a former two-time Ring of Honor Tag Team Champion, the House of Pain, Charlie Haas.
He's a world-class athlete, but also a world-class antagonist. And what he did at Legacy and the Lone Star was completely reprehensible. And his opponent was ready to make this challenge tonight. Haas running for safer ground there as Parker enters the ring. This contest has been building up for a number of months. Since Legacy and the Lone Star. Since then, Vin Parker now makes a home in Los Angeles, trains at the New Japan Dojo. So there's no doubt he's certainly added some toughness to his arsenal. Charlie Haas is ready to fight everyone at ringside. That is ridiculous. This is a man who is a former 3-time WWE Tag Team Champion, 2-time Ring of Honor World Tag Team Champion, and yet he lives with such anger and hatred towards everyone. It's really difficult to comprehend. He's absolutely gifted with otherworldly grappling skills. His whole career started as an amateur wrestling standout, became a 2-time Big East champion at Seton Hall, and that led to all his success with Shelton Benjamin as the world's greatest tag team. But his jaded outlook and his bitterness have really gotten out of control. Now getting in the face of the official for absolutely no reason. Now the question is, will this strategy pay off? Is it strategy? Is he trying to get inside the head, the emotions of Vin Parker? As Parker, no doubt, wants to utilize his incredible athleticism against someone like Haas, who has such an amazing ground game as he heads to the outside here early on. And this is certainly part of Charlie Haas's MO. He feels that he's superior to not only everyone in attendance, he feels that he's superior to Vin Parker. And he certainly showed that back in Texas. And Vin Parker, speaking to him earlier, we've never really seen him so motivated. We've never seen Vin Parker with that level of frustration before. You know, this is a guy who's, quite frankly, has had a bit of an easy life, and there's some of that dojo training coming into play as Vin Parker looking to do some ground and pound on Charlie Haas. A cluster of right hands find a home here. Oh, but Haas with a vicious knee to the midsection. There's the athleticism of Vin Parker, sending Haas to the outside. At one point in his career, Vin Parker was just obsessed with his looks. He may still be a little bit of a narcissist, but one thing is for certain, he's never been attacked and manhandled like that compared to what Charlie Haas did to him at Legacy and the Lone Star. And we are certainly seeing a different side of Vin Parker, who's tired of waiting. He's heading to the outside. Parker knows that he not only has the speed advantage, may even have the conditioning advantage over the much more seasoned Charlie Haas. Boom! Left hand, couple of jabs. And now Vin Parker. Right hand to the upper thoracic spine of Charlie Haas. Oh my, dangerous territory here. Oh my God, through the table. The rib cage of Charlie Haas may have caught a bit of the ring bell. Vin Parker is seething. He's been waiting months for an opportunity to get his hands back on Charlie Haas. And now sending Haas back inside the ring, and the official using a little bit of leverage here, and Parker wisely getting Charlie Haas back inside. And now, bit of a surprising move here, a bear hug to Charlie Haas. All the pressure onto the lumbar spine. Ooh, but Haas with a vicious right hand and a couple of headbutts. And that will certainly create some separation for Charlie Haas. Ladies and gentlemen, I have no idea if Danny Limelight will be joining me back on commentary. But nonetheless, we hope you're enjoying OWA Live. Our next broadcast will be Tuesday,
Beetlejuice. Say my name, I'm here, baby boy.
Can you at least wait until I finish a sentence before you jump back on commentary? Congratulations on your victory, by the way.
Big victory, another successful title defense.
What an upstanding performance that was by you.
Yes, I had some great things to say about you as well.
Yeah, as you should. Nonetheless, the next broadcast for Only Wrestlers Live will be from Pittsburgh on Tuesday, April 28th. Once again, live on the Unbeaten Sports Channel, vicious Irish whip by Charlie Haas, but he's really feeling the effects on those ribs from landing through the table. Both men down here. This match has been as physical as expected. Haas.
Was there any DoorDash order this time?
Always aware, fairly certain we're not going to have DoorDash, Uber Eats, nothing like that tonight.
Some street tacos.
Although you must be hungry after holding up all those titles.
Yes.
What?
Uh-oh.
What is
Charlie Haas playing dirty?
Is that the ring bell?
Yes, I think he's sliding in his...
Okay, he's got the ring bell. I think he took the hammer and...
Yeah, he snuck the hammer, Johnny. He put it in his... This is vintage Charlie Haas.
This is not a no disqualification match.
No, we already had those, Johnny. It's Charlie Haas doing what Charlie Haas always does. Take advantage of all the rules, bend it as much as he can. This poor kid, Vin Parker, doesn't stand a chance right now.
I mean, Haas might not be interested in getting a victory in this match.
No, Johnny.
He just wants to hurt Vin Parker, and thank goodness the official steps in there. Oh, my God. That should be a blatant disqualification.
He didn't do it on purpose.
Vin Parker, a couple of jabs, having little of... Oh, no. Oh!
Whoa.
Charlie Haas went to strike Parker in the head with that hammer, and Vin Parker able to evade. This should already be a blatant disqualification for shoving the official.
Referee doesn't see any of this happening.
Well, because he just got shoved to the ground.
Well, yeah.
This should be a victory for Vin Parker right now.
Well, it looks like Charlie Haas is going to continue to take advantage of this. Wait a minute.
Vin Parker, oh my goodness, able to sweep the leg, and Haas crashing very hard onto the floor.
Very Miyagi-Do of him. Or would that be Cobra Kai? Sweep the leg, Johnny.
I want to say that was originally Karate Kid, but I could be wrong. Nonetheless, Vin Parker. Charlie Haas has a hold of the left knee. I believe he fell on that left knee. And I give all the credit in the world to our official here, checking on Charlie Haas after being shoved to the ground.
Is Vin Parker bleeding? I think I seen blood. There's definitely blood dripping from his mouth.
Difficult to see.
He's bleeding.
From our angle. Yes, he is.
That's color.
Vin Parker and Charlie Haas has become a violent war of attrition, as expected. Now, Charlie Haas is, I believe he's telling the official he can no longer compete.
Maybe, did he injure himself? We might have a serious injury here, Johnny.
Yeah, I mean, we're going to have to call this match.
Like him or not, you never want to see this happen to a competitor.
I mean, some would say that maybe karma has caught up with Charlie Haas, but nonetheless, we can only hope there's no serious damage to his knee. He fell very hard to the outside. That's enough to tear an ACL.
I think the referee needs to call it, Johnny.
The official's being very patient here. And meanwhile, Vin Parker, I mean, you're a competitor. What's going through the mind of Vin Parker? You want to get retribution on Charlie Haas.
Yeah, he should be seizing this moment. Get some more hits in. Forget about it. If it was the other way around, we know Charlie will be taking advantage of Vin.
No argument there, but Charlie Haas can't even put weight on his leg. I mean, the way he's gingerly walking, that tells me there's major ligament damage. A meniscus at the very least.
Well, you know, if anybody knows what they're talking about, is you when it comes to this kind of stuff, Johnny. So if that's what you're thinking, maybe that's what it is. And I've been. Oh! Vintage Charlie Horse!
The ring bell! Oh, God, again! Vin Parker's going to be bleeding like a sieve. And he is. Now Charlie Haas just stomping away. What is.
Vintage Charlie Haas. I told you, Johnny.
Charlie Haas deserves every bit of hell he has coming to him. To fake a serious knee injury, only to strike Vin Parker multiple times with the ring bell. And now right hands to the open wound. Come on.
Every bit of hell, Johnny. Yep, there's a bloody finger. Like he just finished. Never mind.
I'm at a loss. I'm at an absolute loss.
Referee needs to call it. Vin Parker clearly can't see. There's blood literally all over the ring.
Vin Parker wanted revenge from Legacy and the Lone Star. Charlie Haas
He just removed the turnbuckle. He just removed the turnbuckle pad.
Oh, please, no more.
Yes, he did. Charlie just removed the turnbuckle pad. There it is. Referee didn't even see it.
Charlie Haas's knee is 100%. Faked it the entire time, and now clean. Oh, no, the exposed turnbuckle.
He stopped it?
Wait.
Caught himself.
Vin Parker was able to stop from being thrown into the turnbuckle, but Charlie Haas doing what he does best, and oh no. Face first, and now a massive lariat.
It's done.
Oh, come on. You got to be kidding me.
Well, did you think he was going to get up after that, Johnny?
This is pathetic.
Here is your winner.
Charlie Haas just gave everybody a lesson.
Haas.
This is why he's been able to do this as long as he's been doing it, Johnny.
I don't even know what to say. This reprehensible garbage by Charlie Haas doesn't even deserve a recap. It doesn't even deserve any recognition. Sure, Charlie Haas just walked away with a victory tonight. How? I have no idea. But we can only hope that Vin Parker will get retribution. Oh, come on.
He's getting back in the ring, Johnny.
Get him out of here. It's enough. Oh, God, a fireball. What the? Are you kidding me?
What was... We've not seen this before. I've not seen this before.
Oh.
Here in OnlyWrestlers. Buddha Flame.
Charlie Haas is an absolute savage. And okay, ladies and gentlemen, we need to go to break. We'll be right back. We need to get some help for Vin Parker. This is disgusting. What we just saw from Frozen Fury sets the stage between these two men, and it's gotten very personal. Back to Jordan Castle.
The following contest is a singles match set for one fall.
The rivalry between these two men quickly went from competitive to violent at Frozen Fury in December.
Introducing first, making his way to the ring from Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 213 pounds. He is the most dope professional wrestler that this generation has ever seen, that being Joe Alonzo.
Joe Alonzo has taken issue with some of the best luchadors in the world. He did it with Samurai Del Sol back in Chicago, And he's doing it again with Esfinge with a blatant low blow back in December after Esfinge came out on top in an absolutely thrilling match. And Joe Alonzo couldn't just be a sportsman about it. He had to attack Esfinge.
Hey, no. Cut this guy's music. Cut this guy's music. I have something to say. Is that how you people show respect for the most dope professional wrestler that this generation has ever seen? That being Joe Alonzo! How y'all feel, huh? You know what, guys? Maybe this will change your mind. Not only am I the most dope wrestler, but I'm the Mexican to ever live. Yo, I'm just telling the truth, guys. You know, I put on for my people, for mi gente. All of y'all, Los Angeles, right? People come to LA to chase their dreams, but truth be told, not a single person in this crowd, none of your dreams are coming true. So live vicariously through your favorite Mexican, Joe Alonzo!
Did he just say mi gente?
I believe he did. Of course, he didn't quite say it with the pizzazz of Danny Limelight. Nonetheless, the true Sphinx is ready for a fight.
Introducing his opponent, making his way to the ring from Guadalajara, Jalisco, Mexico, representing CMLL,
one of the most thrilling stars in CMLL. The CMLL Mexican National Light Heavyweight Champion, a title with a lineage going all the way back to 1942. Esfinge has been a mainstay here with OnlyWrestlers Live. And look, as someone who knows what it's like to win titles, you know what it's like to have tons of success in your career. What is Joe Alonzo's problem? Is it jealousy? Is it envy? Or is it the fact that Joe Alonzo thinks that the rules don't apply to him?
You know, Joe Alonzo is like one of those cockroaches in New York City, those big water bugs. I think Chicago got them too, where they crawl through the sewers, they crawl through the pipes.
Well, in Chicago, they're frozen.
It's true.
Yeah.
It's true. But he's somebody who's going to do whatever it takes to get to the top. It doesn't matter who he has to step on, doesn't matter who he has to stab in the back, doesn't matter whose mask he got to remove. That's how Joe Alonzo gets down, and I hope Esfinge teaches him a lesson for the low blow back in the day.
That's certainly what Esfinge is looking to do.
I'm not sure why Esfinge isn't just hitting him here.
Well, Esfinge is an absolute sportsman in every sense of the word. I mean, he's a true luchador.
He is. He's a phenomenal luchador. 900 days approaching as the CMLL Mexican National Light Heavyweight Champion. To be able to carry a championship in a company that special, that big, for that many days is a lot about how good Esfinge is. Joe Alonzo's definitely going to have his hands cut out for him because I don't think Esfinge is going to shake hands here.
No, he certainly is not going to do that. Joe Alonzo not endearing himself to anyone in Los Angeles. Esfinge is already a fan favorite. And the bell has finally rung. We are underway with a match that Esfinge has been waiting for since Frozen Fury in December. All of Los Angeles firmly behind the Sphinx. And, you know, perhaps this is part of the strategy of Joe Alonzo. Just avoid physicality as long as possible.
Yeah, he's trying to get into Esfinge's head. He's trying to get the fans to play the game he wants to play, try to outsmart Esfinge.
I believe he just called himself the greatest Mexican wrestler.
You know, you got to have a lot of. You got to give Joe Alonzo his credit, man.
Did I just make you speechless by saying that?
He has a big mouth. He's going to talk his talk. That's what he's supposed to do. He's supposed to talk his trash and get inside this guy's head because maybe it's a little bit of an insecurity thing. Maybe Joe Alonzo realizes he's not that good. And the only way he's going to be able to get a one-up see on Esfinge is by messing with his head, playing a little bit of those man games.
Also the blatant disrespect right there by Alonzo. And we mentioned Esfinge's title history. Alonzo, former NWA Junior Heavyweight Champion. And Alonzo...
Nobody likes Joe Alonzo more than Joe Alonzo.
That's true. And he's taken issues with many luchadors over the course of his career, but he does have a bit of a lucha background. Now, to the level of Esfinge, not even close. Case in point right there. And now Esfinge looking to turn on the afterburners. Joe Alonzo wise to it.
Smart to move out the way.
And now on the outside, Esfinge going to work. Oh, wow, a vicious knee.
Got him right in the inner thigh.
By the Sphinx.
You didn't feel that one.
Esfinge made a thrilling OWA debut back in 2025. He's also a multi-time tag team champion in Mexico. And the Mexican National Light Heavyweight title. It's been held by the likes...
What a flinch.
Wow, yes it was. It's been held by the likes of Dr. Wagner, Atlantis, La Parca, Mystico, just to name a few. And now Esfinge looking to teach Joe Alonzo a violent lesson.
Strong whip.
Reversal by Alonzo and a clothesline in the corner. Now Alonzo, as much as he likes to call himself the best Mexican wrestler, he actually trained in Mexico at the age of 19.
Nice kicks in the mush. Might have kicked some of them teeth down Joe Alonzo's
It may have into the cover, and Alonzo able to kick out at 2.
Ooh, wow. Big shot to the back. Esfinge in control now.
You know, Esfinge's athleticism is unbelievable, but it's also the high impact. He's a very powerful striker as well, but Alonzo able to evade there. And now putting the boots to the Sphinx. Very different match than we saw at Frozen Fury. Joe Alonzo looking to slow this match down. Using the second rope to his advantage, and now this is what Alonzo's all about. He wants to essentially make every fan in here irate.
Yeah, he's got a great game plan. It's working for him so far. He's a little baby Danny Limelight in the ring. Check him out.
I'm sure he would love being called a baby Danny Limelight. Meanwhile, Joe Alonzo, if he's going to take down Esfinge, he needs to slow this match down. Make it methodical.
Big shot by Joe Alonzo in full control right now. Yep.
Alonzo has said many times in the past as he takes a disrespectful boot to the mask of Esfinge, who wisely rolls to the outside.
Alonzo's been making some waves, just made his Reality of Wrestling debut, as well as on scene on Fourth Rope. He's traveling around the United States a lot lately.
It certainly is, and certainly not making any friends a strike.
I was just going to say making the worst name for himself. Getting everybody to hate him.
Oh, not sure if the fan in the front row paid for that seat, but nonetheless, Joe Alonzo now.
Got the crowd eating out of his hand. There we go. More show, buddy. He needs to go for a pin.
He feels that confident. He feels that
CMLL national lightweight champion. You know, you can't take him light.
No, you certainly can. Alonzo found that out back at Frozen Fury. Esfinge scored the victory. Alonzo looking to even the score tonight.
Shoulders
What
right
a
down.
absolutely lackadaisical cover.
It's a bold move, Johnny. Didn't hook the leg, nothing. Didn't make sure the shoulder was down. Oh, drives the knee to the back. This is going to be uncomfortable for Esfinge.
Whoa.
Is that a tap?
That came very close
No,
to
that
a
looked
tap
close.
there.
This is like
Wait. Alonzo has,
similar to what we saw earlier. We thought we saw a tap.
he's got the sleeper locked in, and is he trying to, he briefly looked like he was trying to rip the mask off.
He thought about it. He thought about it. Definitely in his character to do something like that. Wait, his finger coming back to life.
Esfinge has always proven to be incredibly resilient. Has top-notch conditioning, trying to fight back to his feet. And he's able to create some separation here. Strikes to the ribcage, but Joe Alonzo right back on the offensive. Now he's blatantly trying to rip the mask off. You do not do that to a luchador. Come on. Alonzo looking to pick up speed. Oh, double clothesline, both men down.
Crowd getting alive. Crowd waking up now.
The damage done to both men.
Joe Alonzo needs to get to his feet first. He can't let his finger gain the momentum.
Joe Alonzo believes if you have a problem with him, it's out of jealousy. But the reason Esfinge has a problem is because of the low blow at Frozen Fury.
Big knee to the face.
And now this is that offensive arsenal of Esfinge on full display. Basement drop kick finds a home. Into the cover goes Esfinge, and Alonzo able to kick out at 2. Esfinge in a little bit of disbelief there.
Joe Alonzo staying alive, climbing to his feet now. Here comes Esfinge.
Esfinge firmly believes that he's technically superior to Joe Alonzo.
Oh!
Certainly has the quickness advantage there. Insigiri, and now a springboard off the top.
Big drop kick fired up. Crowd completely behind Esfinge.
The momentum taking Alonzo to the outside. Esfinge is not done. Through the second rope.
Ope suicida.
Indeed it was.
Ope suicida.
Launching Alonzo into the audience.
Crowd getting their complete money's worth with this one.
They always do with OnlyWrestlers Live.
Gotta be careful with the refs count now.
Esfinge very wise to
ring.
roll Alonzo back inside the ring, wasting no time into a cover here. Ooh, Alonzo able to stay alive at 2.
I think, Johnny, if Esfinge would have went for the full press pin, might have had him there.
Well, he also has one of the more inventive pinning combinations in all of professional wrestling with the Nudo Hipsio. We have not seen that yet.
Might be looking for it now. Stalking his prey.
He's won titles with the
big
Nudo
shot
Hipsio in the
to-
past.
knee to the face.
Perhaps trying to soften up. Joe Alonzo, a rake to the mask.
Trying to block the vision.
Hold on, Alonzo going for the most dope, and it connects. The springboard most dope into the cover, and Esfinge able to power out. But Alonzo's not done yet. Look at the offensive arsenal, the high-speed impact of Esfinge!
Hey! It connects. What a whirlwind 360 kick. Is he going to the top?
This could be the beginning of the end. Esfinge, springboard splash!
He went across the ring.
Yes, he did, into the cover. Oh, Alonzo
The
just
distance.
gets the right shoulder up.
Johnny, he had to cover at least 18 feet with that one.
That's what Esfinge has in his offensive weaponry. Uncanny athleticism and explosion.
What's he looking for now?
Oh, hold on. Oh, he got the mask! Joe Alonzo took the mask! Oh, come on, no!
Not
He
like
rolls
this.
up his feet, shoulders down, and he's got the tights. Damn it! Joe Alonzo scores the victory.
Here's your winner, Joe Alonzo.
The blatant disrespect knows no bounds tonight. Joe Alonzo ripped off the mask of Esfinge and used the tights. And now Joe Alonzo evens the score in the win column. Oh, come on, Danny. You can't even. agree to this. He's wearing the mask of Esfinge.
Rubbing it in the crowd's face.
Well, if we know the Sphinx, he's going to have a very vicious answer in the near future. But ladies and gentlemen, don't go anywhere, because our main event is next on OnlyWrestlers Live. What a night it's been for OnlyWrestlers Live in Los Angeles. And right now, it is main event time, so we go back to Jordan Castle.
And the following contest is your main event of the evening. It is a singles match set for one fall, and it is for the OWA Women's World Championship.
OnlyWrestlers Live has had a dominant inaugural women's champion who has found a way past a number of challengers. But tonight, the champion has to deal with a true spark. The ever-resilient and inspiring Jada Stone is riding the momentum after a tremendous victory over former TNA Knockouts champion Tasha Steelz this past Thursday on Impact. And Jada Stone possesses elite-level coordination and athleticism. A former competitive cheerleader all the way through college, has a true electric energy to her. One of the newest TNA Knockouts, and Danny, she has really come into her own lately.
One of my favorite female competitors across the globe. Innovative, explosive, and the crowd absolutely loves her. Look how talented she is. She has a huge future in front of her. She's still young. She's traveling the world, and the world is just now getting ready to feel the spark.
And the question is, can the spark shock the world tonight?
She's got a big task in front of her, Johnny.
The undeniable Diamond. She is the inaugural and thus far dominant OWA Women's Champion. Many could argue that Tessa Blanchard is the most talented woman in the sport of professional wrestling. And those same people could also argue that she's as vindictive as she is elite.
You know what, I told you earlier today, I'm gonna say it again, my absolute favorite wrestler in the women's division. She has everything that you need to succeed and be a star in this business. And Jada got her hands full. If she can overcome what is Tessa Blanchard, she will be at the top of the women's division. But that's not gonna be easy. You see Tessa not coming out alone.
Certainly not. Mila Moore received some help from Tessa earlier tonight in a victory over Brittany Brooks. But right now, for championship introductions, let's go back to Jordan Castle.
Introducing first, in the corner to my right, the challenger. From Columbia, South Carolina, she is the Spark, Jada Stone! Her opponent, in the corner to my left, from Greensboro, North Carolina. From Charlotte, North Carolina. She is your reigning, defending OWA Women's World Champion, the undeniable Diamond, the first ever female World Heavyweight Champion, La Gringa Más Mexicana, Tessa Blanchard.
The stage is set. Blanchard won the OWA Women's title in a triple threat match back in New Orleans, as she was able to get past Danny Moe and Persephone, then successfully defended the title with a methodical yet dominating performance over Callie and Tita at Legacy and the Lone Star. And she found a way past one of the newest TNA knockouts as well, Harley Hudson, back at Frozen Fury in December. And tonight, Jada Stone has her opportunity. And you can see right here, Jada Stone saw what happened to Brittany Brooks earlier tonight.
I'm just going to get on that right now, Johnny. She's letting the referee know. Smart. Doesn't want to come into this, outgunned. We'll see how the referee handles this situation.
Well, Jada Stone knows what it's like to deal with distractions. She's still recovering from the attack of Tasha Steelz in order for this past week after her victory over Steelz on Impact. Order for attacking only moments after that victory. And yeah, of course.
Why would you do that?
Tessa Blanchard, forget about sportsmanship. She doesn't even know the meaning.
No, she just knows how to win. And she's good at it, Johnny.
She certainly is. Jada Stone, though, perhaps surprising Blanchard a little bit there with some technique.
Jada can wrestle.
She
Jada
certainly
can wrestle
can.
with the best of them.
Great recovery there by Jada Stone. Stone was given the nickname the Spark by her brother. SPARK is an acronym that means superior, passionate, athletic, resilient, and kick your tail. And that truly is what Jada Stone competes with. She has all of that.
I was just going to say the perfect acronym to define such a talented young competitor. She got so many years ahead of her. She's already up there with the best. She's got another test right here in front of her, Johnny.
And a lot of people underestimate how difficult it is to be a competitive cheerleader. Jada Stone, all the way through college. Look at the vicious takedown there. Not only top-notch athleticism, she's also trained at the New Japan Dojo, so she knows what it's like to get gritty.
This is true.
Speaking of gritty, Tessa Blanchard grabbing the braids.
So one thing Tessa's going to do is use every tool to her advantage.
But Jada Stone, great evasion there.
Like a scrappy little doo-doo. Scrappy doo.
Jada Stone so far has an answer for everything the champion is throwing at her. There are very few athletes in wrestling like Jada Stone.
Oh, with the push-up?
Early advantage here. Tessa Blanchard struggling to get to safety and now wisely rolling to the outside. She may need to rethink this game
Johnny,
plan
I was just going to ask you, do you think Tessa kind of thought it was going to be a night off for her?
Well, I certainly wouldn't say a night off, but Tessa Blanchard, as you know, has supreme confidence.
This is true.
And Blanchard feels like she runs the entire knockouts division.
She technically does. If you want to be technical, she's also the first female women's world champion. Tessa has every right to be that confident, but you can't sleep on somebody like Jada Stone.
I mean, she's also the only woman to ever hold the TNA World Championship as well.
This is true.
Meanwhile, Jada Stone certainly has history with Mila Moore. They both received their knockouts contracts on the same night.
Can we talk about the footwear on Tessa Blanchard? Those some Jordan 1 boots?
I honestly have no idea. Great takedown there by Blanchard into a front face lock. Now an underhook. But Jada Stone thus far, tremendous evasion early on. And Blanchard, as technically sound as she is, Jada Stone is right there with her.
She's out wrestling. Jada Stone is out wrestling Tessa. Tessa might need to change her game plan here.
With Tessa Blanchard, it's all about the Diamond Collective. Trying to dominate throughout wrestling, not just in TNA and now. Jada Stone, though, no wasted motion, constantly moving, not able to allow Tessa Blanchard to turn this into a methodical matchup. But there you go, a stomp to the foot. But Jada Stone, oh, wow, tremendous coordination there. And Jada Stone getting the advantage with the head scissors.
She's getting fired up, Johnny.
And the Spark with a back elbow. And now Stone picking up speed. Looking for another snapmare. And Stone full speed. And a standing moonsault right into a cover. New champ, no.
Great sequence, great fire. Jada Stone needs to stay on top of Tessa now.
Jada Stone has already dealt with so much adversity since becoming a TNA knockout. She's become an immediate fan favorite.
Her story's incredible, Johnny.
It really is.
Dirty tactic.
Jada Stone went to take a risk, and Tessa makes her pay into a cover, and Stone able to kick out at 2.
There you go.
And then another cover to exhaust Jada Stone, perhaps.
Gritty. She saw how she drove that forearm into Jada's face, Johnny.
And now she's driving the throat into the second rope.
A tactician. She's a master at what she does. Jada needs to find a way out from underneath this.
Oh, wow.
Big shot.
A vindictive right hand by the champion. Tessa Blanchard has already etched her name in the TNA history book so many times. Oh!
I love it.
That's a slap. Heard on the streets of Los Angeles. As now Tessa Blanchard.
Wow.
Oh my goodness. An Irish whip right into the second rope. And now Blanchard about to go to work. A face wash. A vicious boot. And now a splash over the top rope. Right into a cover. And the ever-resilient Jada Stone able to stay alive here.
I thought I saw a two flag, Johnny.
It's entirely possible. Tessa Blanchard could care less.
She just fed it to the wolves.
Wisely sending Stone to the outside.
And now Mila Moore.
Distracting the official, and Mila Moore going to work, stomping away at Stone. Come on now.
Look at the way they play the ring. One on one side, one on the other. The referee doesn't see any of it happening.
And there is no doubt, this is the pace that the champion wants. Tessa Blanchard wants to slow this down. She wants to be calculated. Because the more up-tempo, the more chaotic it gets, the more that favors the uber-athletic Jada Stone.
I agree with you, Johnny. I'll also say this. It's a testament to how good Tessa is. She came in with one game plan, trying to out-wrestle. Oh, that fan got his money's worth tonight. But Tessa came in here with a game plan to out-wrestle Jada. It wasn't working. She quickly shifted the plan.
To all the underhanded tactics.
But you know what? It works, Johnny. There's one thing about Tessa. She has a book of tricks, and she could keep scrolling through them.
Well, and Tessa would gladly take a count-out victory, although this fight
the title doesn't change hands.
Continues on the outside here. You're right, the title would not change hands on a double count-out, of course.
Referee being very lenient in this main event matchup in Los Angeles.
Well, I'd have to agree with him. It's the main event. The title is on the line. You want a decisive winner, but oh boy, that may be the end of Jada Stone. Face first into the post.
I had a lot of faith in Jada. She's super talented. She has a lot of fire, a lot of fight in her. She's only growing. She's only getting better. But maybe right now she's in there swimming with a shark.
Well,
and
Tessa,
the shark smells blood.
Just utilizing the entire Globe Theater to her advantage, sending Jada Stone into the chairs.
Well, we talked about Jada being a world-traveled athlete. Now Tessa's bringing her all around the globe.
Tessa Blanchard is a threat to win by any means necessary, and we are seeing it.
Where are we going?
Oh my God, they're walking up on the stage. I mean, the official, he's admonishing Tessa to get back inside the ring, but
maybe she paid him, Johnny.
I don't think the champion cares. Jada Stone might not even know where she's at.
Oh, this doesn't look good, Johnny.
Oh no, it doesn't. Oh no.
No.
Oh, Tessa, don't do this. Oh, come on, no. Is she gonna launch her off of the damn stage?
Jada got out of it.
Oh, Jada Stone able to recover, and a super kick, and Tessa crashes off the stage.
A little bit of karma. Plan didn't work. What's Jada going for?
Hold on, Jada's looking to take the ultimate risk, a crossbody, taking down the Diamond Collective. And that serves Tessa right. Can Jada Stone capitalize? Can she get the champion back inside the ring?
She needs to get it back inside. The referee needs to get back control of this match.
And now, tit for tat, face first, into the post goes Blanchard. A lot of leniency here by the official, but he wants to see a definitive victory. Will Tessa Blanchard retain as the inaugural OWA Women's Champion?
First and only, first and only.
Or will Jada Stone score the biggest victory of her career? The upstart, the spark, the inspiring Jada Stone. Ooh, able to evade Tessa.
Jada fired up.
Hold on, though. What does Jada Stone have left is the question. Full speed, Blanchard to the corner. Stone able to evade. And now clothesline by Stone. And another. Jada Stone picking up momentum here. Can she find a way to overcome the Diamond Collective? Got a little bit too risky there.
Oh!
That's...
Maybe looking for the 450?
That's the athleticism there. The Insecurity connects, and now Jada Stone heading up to the mezzanine. Blanchard's
Springboard
down.
moonsault.
Springboard moonsault into the cover. New champion. No.
Split leg moonsault. Split leg moonsault. I mean, Johnny, it was a split leg moonsault.
Yes, it was. Split-legged moonsault. Lands for Jada Stone, but Blanchard able to stay in the fight. And now Stone going, oh, she was going for the spark stunner. Blanchard had it. Oh, she had it scouted right into a super kick. And now Blanchard looking for the buzzsaw DDT perhaps, and no.
Sets her up top.
Deciding to perch.
Big shot.
Jada Stone on the top turnbuckle. This is a very pivotal moment of this title match in our main event, live on the Unbeaten Sports Channel.
Jada getting momentum.
Oh my God! Tessa Blanchard holding on tight to the top turnbuckle. Jada Stone! A kick to the back of the knee. And now what is Stone thinking here? Can she find a way to put away the undeniable diamond? Oh, look at Blanchard! A multitude.
Yes, smart move, using the buckle to her advantage.
Yes, it was a multitude of strikes to the top turnbuckle, and now Blanchard full speed into a boot of Jada Stone, who's climbing up to the second turnbuckle. Both women having answers, and Blanchard hits the Magnum into the cover. Oh my God!
Jada, I don't think I've ever seen anybody kick out of that.
Jada Stone found a way to kick out of Magnum. But the damage might be done. Jada Stone might have nothing left. And now Blanchard looking for the buzzsaw DDT.
Jada
But
counters.
Stone may have an answer. Oh! A boot to the head, followed by a super kick. And now Stone, oh my goodness,
Nice
into the
Northern
bridge
Lights
and the
roll
cover. No,
through.
Jada Stone's not done yet. Oh, face first goes the champion. Jada Stone wisely carrying Blanchard over into the cover, and
Big
Blanchard is able to maintain the title, at least for this moment.
I thought that was it, Johnny. Jada's starting to realize she might have to dig deeper into her bag of tricks.
Well, Jada Stone is throwing everything she has
Climbing to the top again.
at the champion, and Jada Stone has never been a risk she didn't like. All the way up to the mezzanine of the Globe Theater. Oh, went for the
Nobody
crossbody,
home.
came up empty. And now Blanchard. Hold on. Oh, perhaps looking for a stunner there. Jada Stone able to evade. Oh! A Blanchard cutter and another. Jada Stone might be out on her feet. 3 in a row.
This could be it, Johnny.
And the champion's not done. Oh my God! Power bomb connects, and the champion. Whoa!
She kicked out. She kicked out, Johnny.
Tessa Blanchard is in shock. What will it take to put down the gritty Jada Stone? Three cutters, a power bomb, and Jada Stone, perhaps on instinct alone, found a way to kick out. But now Blanchard going for the hammerlock, the buzzsaw, but Jada Stone once again.
Might be looking for it.
Oh, going for the spark stunner!
She hit it!
The spark stunner! We have a new champion! Are you kidding me? No!
I don't think I've ever seen anybody kick out of that move either.
Another cover, and Blanchard once again able to kick out. Jada Stone might be out of answers. What will it take to put the champion down?
Jada now, ground and pounded.
Perhaps
What a
out of
main
frustration.
event. What a main event, Johnny.
Jada Stone
Going back up top. What is
hit
she
the
looking for?
spark stunner. Stone realizes she may have to take as many risks as possible to become OWA Women's Champion.
Big moves. Oh!
Oh!
Nobody home.
Stone coming up empty. The hammerlock.
Rolls through.
Oh wait, another roll through. Shoulders down and no.
Oh!
Super kick lands for Tessa Blanchard. Once again going for the buzzsaw. This time she hits. Tessa Blanchard with the buzzsaw DDT into the cover, and the champion retains.
The best, the best, the best.
Here is your winner, OWA Women's World Champion, Tessa Blanchard.
To say it was a spirited effort by Jada Stone is a vast understatement. It may have been the performance of her career. And the future is so bright for the Spark Jada Stone. But what we are looking at right there is one of the greatest professional wrestlers on the planet, as she remains the OWA Women's Champion, Tessa Blanchard. Ladies and gentlemen, we thank you for joining us here live on the Unbeaten Sports Channel from the Glow Theater. We'll see you next time in Pittsburgh, Tuesday, April 28th for OWA